If you've ever felt afraid that your coaching clients are going to find out that you're a fraud and ask for all their money back once they've already paid you, then this is the video for you. Hey everyone, my name is Krista Kathleen, and I am a life coach, a spiritual business mentor, and the founder and CEO of the Born to Coach Training Academy. And after you watch this video today, I would love for you to download my freebie. I have a get started checklist for new life coaches. And in this checklist, it's going to tell you everything you need to get started coaching real humans, get your coaching business off the ground. We also have an outline of how to lead a professional coaching session that we teach inside the Born to Coach Training Academy. And there's also a coaching demo in there as well that you can listen to so you can hear what a real professional coaching session sounds like. So just go ahead and click on that link below the video and you can grab that free checklist today. Okay, so when I first started out as a life coach, I did all the things that I needed to do to be a real professional. I went through 2 coach training programs. I got my ICF credentials. I worked with a legal coach and I worked with an accountant to make sure that everything was set up properly in my coaching business. And yet, when I still was working with paying clients, I always felt like a fraud. I always felt like I wasn't good enough. And I didn't realize that this had a name at the time, but what this is known as imposter syndrome. And sometimes feelings of imposter syndrome can be so strong that no matter what we do or how hard we're working, we always feel like a fraud at the end of the day. And the shame of this makes so many life coaches suffer alone in silence, even though we're all going through this together. But no one just wants to admit it out loud because it's embarrassing to say, hey, even though I've taken all the steps to become a professional life coach, I still feel like a fraud. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. 2 clinical psychologists, Pauline Rose Clance and Suzanne Imes, first identified and named the imposter syndrome phenomenon back in 1978. So what is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is the condition of feeling anxious and not experiencing success internally, despite being high-performing in external objective ways. This condition often results in people feeling like a fraud or a phony and doubting their abilities. And research shows that both men and women both experience imposter syndrome at the same rates. So you might be asking yourself, what causes imposter syndrome? Well, the good news is that it's a cognitive distortion and not a mental illness. So that means that there are things that we can be doing to navigate through the imposter syndrome and to overcome it so it doesn't get in the way of us building successful coaching businesses and going out there and serving others with our coaching gifts. So why is imposter syndrome something we need to take seriously? Well, it can do real damage and cause anxiety and an inability to savor success. And in some cases, a belief that one can't go on in their career. With imposter syndrome, a person doesn't feel confident or competent, regardless of what they achieve. They don't experience the joy of success because they're always waiting for their inadequacy and fraudulence to come to light. Research has shown that imposter syndrome comes from a combination of factors. Growing up, we might have had parents or other family members that put enormous emphasis on achievement or were overly critical. Or maybe we were part of a social circle or group where approval or worth was explicitly connected to achievement. And some personality types are more linked to internalizing feelings of pressure, doubt, and failure. Okay, so now that we know what imposter syndrome is and some of the things that cause it, I want to talk about how to tame imposter syndrome so that way it doesn't get in the way for you or hold you back in any way in this industry. How to tame imposter syndrome. So first, what you're going to do is notice it. Step back. Get curious. Ask yourself, where is this feeling coming from? Is this even true? What is this imposter feeling trying to tell you right now? Next, locate the feeling in your body and breathe into it. So if you're feeling the imposter feeling in your stomach, put your hands on your stomach and close your eyes and send your breath into that area of your body to start to relax it and release it and let it go. Then detach from the thought and physically start to let it go. In the Born to Coach Training Academy, I like to do a meditation with my students where I ask them to imagine a sparkling waterfall over the top of their head that has cleansing properties, cascading down from your head, washing your entire body and releasing anything you don't need out from the bottom of your feet, giving it back to the universe. Then remember to be nice to yourself. It's okay to feel this way. Everyone goes through this feeling. You're doing a great job, and you are putting in the hard work to serve your clients. Then write down evidence of why you are qualified. When you start feeling like an imposter, take a few minutes to remember your true capabilities and accomplishments that got you where you are today. And last, reframe your thoughts and practice feeling credible. One of my favorite mantras that I like to tell myself is, I am qualified for the career I want. Okay, so here are just some last things to remember around imposter syndrome. Everyone experiences imposter syndrome in some form, and men and women do experience it equally. The worst thing you can do is letting your imposter syndrome feeling win and preventing you from going out there and building a successful coaching business. And remember that we are capable and we have so much value to offer our clients. So if you're currently experiencing a really bad case of imposter syndrome, that I want to encourage you to, after watching this video, to book a coach training consult with us where we can meet you and chat and talk more about why this imposter syndrome feeling is coming up and how the Born to Coach Training Academy can help you to work through that, so that way you feel like the credible professional life coach that you already are. In our level 2 ICF accredited coach training program, we're going to teach you how to structure a professional coaching session using the ICF core competencies and code of ethics, so that way you're safely and ethically taking care of your coaching clients in your sessions. And we're also going to teach you how to build a coaching business from scratch, so that way you can give yourself permission to start helping others and turning this into a full-time career. Thank you so much, everyone, for finding my videos and watching them. It means the world to me. I can't wait to see your coach training consult show up on my calendar so I can meet you. We can talk more about the Born to Coach Training Academy. And also don't forget to download that freebie as well, the Get Started Checklist for New Life Coaches, so you can begin to take baby steps on this journey towards using your coaching gifts to really serve others and make a bigger impact in this world. All right, bye everyone.